Welcome to another episode of Ivan's Laboratory. Today we are leak testing a active closed loop hydrocarbon extractor. Hopefully we are getting in the final phases. We held it at vacuum for 10 minutes and we saw no change. So now we are increasing, and then we added some pressure and we found some leaks. And how we locate leaks is we take a soap bubbly solution and we spray it on our joints as such. And then we watch, and watch it for good 10 seconds. Each connection. Okay, and we have to ensure we're holding our pressure. We're holding our pressure and no bubbles. Valves open. Holding our pressure. I want to increase because we're going to have higher pressure in this system. I'm going to increase, as you can see, I've put bubbles on all of the joints. That's been unchanged, those bubbles. See, sometimes they will form bigger bubbles like that, and it can just happen from ambient experience. You want to watch for formation. Like, you'll find that bubble like that and you will watch it. Is it getting bigger? And you watch it for a minute and it's not getting bigger, luckily. And then, sometimes you see larger bubbles in places that there's nothing coming from. The blue stuff you see is sealant. I'm using a non-hardening, non-particulating RTV high temp, high pressure sealant. It is non-reactive with solvent. I kind of like to see the drip bubbles like that. It means that there's, it's collecting. There's not pushing any pressure or anything. See, it's just holding all that foam. So I'm going to increase the pressure. First, I'm going to allow the pressure to leave here. And then try to do this. Okay, so I've increased the pressure significantly. Two-bar pressure. And then we watch our joints. And you just sit here and take your time with each and every single one. You don't want any solvent leaking. And I don't use quick fittings. They're doomed. They always leak. It's hard to find any quick fittings that are going to have any sort of durability unless they have hermetic clamps. If you're using hermetic clamps, then a quick fitting will work, I guess. But you have clamps on it, so it's not a quick fitting anymore at that point. And this is the chiller. We're not in operation currently. Right now we're in leak testing mode. Leak test / purging. I like to purge it several times before use, clean it, make sure there's no particulate or residue of any sorts that you put through your pump. We're using the TS21 Pro set. Every wrench is nearby. It always helps. And then I always just toggle my valves. You know, let's see if the pressure changed from, you know, messing with your valves. Does that affect anything? You know, it shouldn't, because right now the pressure in the entire system is in equilibrium at that many PSI, pretty low PSI. But I'm gonna leave it on a long haul throughout the night, and that'll be good enough pressure. I won't put more than 500 PSI through it, at the very most. And these types of seals are rated for quite a bit of pressure. RTV sealant's high quality, good stuff, especially if you get the blue, real quality, super ultra or whatever it's called. So, I'm not seeing any bubbles. This is a good thing. No bubbles, no bubbles. And how I have it set up is I have it kind of hardwired in so that in exchange I can just, I'm going to have little scissor jack stands to raise and lower my heat. I'm just kind of using this Rigmo roll right now to test preferable heights before I get everything up and going. But these are all good signs. Recovery tank. All I'm seeing is bubbles going away. I'm not seeing any bubbles. It's not blowing bubbles. This is not a bubble machine. This is a super complex. This isn't even it doesn't blow bubbles. I don't want it to blow bubbles. It's gonna blow dabs. Blessings on your day.